Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't posted in a few weeks. I actually recently just got staffed to a new project and I'm currently the project's lead designer, so I've been pretty overwhelmed. This is my first time actually leading a UX project. So it's been a great learning experience, a ton of work, but all in all, great experience. Little background about the project: I'm building an enterprise application and I need to be able to wireframe and prototype super quickly. So in doing this, I've leveraged a few tools that I think might be very helpful for you guys as you guys do some low to mid fidelity wireframing. I found this Sketch resource on Sketch App Sources. They have tons of like wireframe templates, but I found this thing called Forma library. It's actually a Sketch library that has a lot of pre-built wireframe specific symbols. Highly recommend you guys go and download this. So once you download the Forma library, you'll see you have a folder. You'll get a little video demo. They have a user's guide. They have the actual Sketch library. So once you open that, you'll land on this screen and you'll see on the different pages here, it gives you kind of like an overview of the library itself, kind of how to use it. Really overall, it just helps you create forms a lot quicker than doing it all manually. Shows all the different states that are included in this library. You get a few different sizes here. Even gives some UX best practices here, which are pretty cool. Kind of shows you when you're going to use each of these different form items here. But the best way to get a sense of the library here is just to come to the symbols page, and you'll see all of the different form elements symbolized for you. And they've done it atomically, so to speak. So you have your atoms and your molecules all symbolized. So you get a look at all the drop downs. So you have checkboxes here. Drop down with search, that's pretty cool. Some input fields, some form fields, both horizontal and vertical, some with helper text. So hopefully you guys are envisioning all the scenarios in which this would be very helpful to your workflow. But the easiest way to just get a sense of what's in the system is just to start kind of playing around with it. So I'm going to open a new page. And if we want to pull any symbol, since this is a library already, and just to make sure you have this set as a Sketch library, make sure you go to Sketch, Preferences, and head over to Libraries, and just make sure this box is checked for Forma library. And once that's the case, you can just come up to the Insert icon here, and just like you would insert any other symbol, just come down to Symbols. And now you have your atoms and your molecules, so like your individual parts, so like a checkbox, or let's see, they have some icons here. So these are like your individual molecules, or sorry, these are your individual like atoms here. And then you have your molecules, so like your actual form fields here. So they have like a large, and I think, yeah, default, small, those are like the three different sizes. Let's see what else they got. Yeah, so you have some horizontal input fields. Let's see how this resizes. Yep, so it looks like it's fairly responsive, you know, depending on the size of your page. You can pretty much just resize them just like this. Of course, since they're symbols, you can go in and override text. So maybe we call this name. We want someone to input their name. Or maybe we change this to name. I don't know, you get the point. You can change each of these icons to whatever you desire just by going into the panel here. You can change the color. I mostly work in grayscale, so I never really mess with these colored ones, but it's basically how you do this. Pretty sweet. Let's see, let's do a few more. This is fun. So maybe we want some checkboxes. Maybe we want to change this one to yes. And we can call this one no. And let's see, maybe we want to change this guy to a check. See how fast that was rather than me manually designing all these states? I think this is a great tool to add to your arsenal as a designer, especially if you're doing a lot of low fidelity stuff. You can move really quickly using this library. And I recommend using this in tandem to a lot of the other free Sketch resources out there. There's tons of Sketch wireframing kits, but this just loaded as a library is always good to have. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully this library is helpful and you guys can leverage it in your own design workflow to kind of speed up your design process. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. For those who keep coming back for videos and commenting, you guys are awesome. You guys kind of motivate me to keep making these videos. So thanks a lot. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Subscribe for more tutorials, plenty more on the way. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.